It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Round 2 action of the NBA playoffs about to get, and we're here to bring you all the action on 2K Sports. Ernie.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We've got the Charlotte Hornets taking on Boston. Single game elimination format, and they hold the all-important home court advantage. Can they take advantage?
In a long season. Comes down to this. Two teams enter, only one will advance, but their work in the regular season has given them home court advantage, and that is a huge edge.
This is one of the most charged up arenas I've ever been in here today. I mean, absolutely off the charts, fantastic. And I'll bet the players are even more excited than the fans, but they've got to idle down that excitement and get focused and composed to play their best.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Charlotte, we've got Garnett. Hardaway is out there with Maravich. Then it's Mr. Perfect, and it's Worthy in at the small forward. Curry, good.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here is Hardaway. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way, and stolen by Worthy. Curry against Hardaway. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Worthy from 13 feet. It goes down. Worthy's got his first basket of the night.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Durant for three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Worthy kicks to Hardaway. He feeds it to Garnett. Maravich against Durant. The 11-footer, and Durant sends it back. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Worthy, and the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. And pushing it up, here's Boston. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Carl. Maravich defending. Carl. Good.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Curry against Hardaway. Now the dish to Maravich. There's the pick. Pass to Garnett. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. That drive by Carter. Boston shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. That's good from Carter. Carter hits them both. Here's Hardaway. Now the pass to Mr. Perfect. From 10 feet out. And there's the call. Foul on Boston.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Irving's checked in for Boston.
Julius Irving.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so here's Charlotte, trailing by 2. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And then Durant with the jam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Curry can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Worthy. Good work defensively by Carter. Worthy's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Durant kicks to Carter. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
Dishes it to Durant. From deep three-point range. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Durant's got 5 now. Hornets trail. By 6. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Steve Clifford had a few moments to share with me. Defending Kevin Durant is one of their focal points in this matchup. He told me that Durant gives defenders problems because he can pull up and shoot at any time from Evan. There isn't really a way to force him out of his range.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Boston.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. And so I like this timeout here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Charlotte also making some changes. Dawkins checked in for Mr. Perfect. Wiggins comes in for Maravich, and it's Harper in for Hardaway. Here's Westbrook following the score by Kevin Garnett. Here's Karl. The Hornets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. The first free throw is good. Jones checked in for Charlotte. And he makes both free throws. 1:05 left to play in the first. Carl, covered by Wiggins. That's good. 6 points for him.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Harper the pass to Wiggins. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And Westbrook, here we go. Poked loose. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. Garnett's got 8.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Here's Malone. Offensive rebound. Westbrook dishes to Bird. They shoot again. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Here is Harper. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Pass to Dawkins. Shoots from 12. Nice D from Russell. 2 on the clock, and Jones sends it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
They seem to be a step slower, and that's one reason why they've been able to own the rebounding edge.
Well, the anticipation's been better. As the ball hits the rim, it's gone right to them. Solid job of them chasing it down and anticipating.
Boston leading by 4. So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. They've got Jones. Mr. Perfect out there with Dawkins. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Maravich in at the shooting guard.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Poked loose. Abdul-Jabbar with it. And the Hornets with possession here. Maravich against Curry. Maravich the pass to Mr. Perfect. Misses the layup.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Here's Hardaway. Following the score by Vince Carter. Now Hardaway beyond the arc. And that one's good. Hardaway has got his second basket of the night. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Curry kicks to Irving. Carter outside. Cannot hit. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Irving's checked in for Jones. Hornets trail by 6. Maravich dishes to Hardaway. Back to Maravich. And yes, sir, that one drops. Maravich has got 5 now.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see. Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Now here is Carter. 6 points for him. 13 feet away. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Outside Hardaway. They set the pick. Off the screen. But they get it back. Here's Worthy, and it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Here's Worthy. Boston leading by 4. Left side Irving. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Worthy can't hit.
Oh, it was a nice gamble, Kevin, but he just couldn't get it to go in.
Irving kicks to Curry for three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And now it's a 9-point Boston lead. Hornets have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Charlotte calls timeout. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Mr. Perfect. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
And that one's good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Here's Hardaway. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Hardaway.
He's done a nice job, a great job, actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first. Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Boston making a switch here. Carl's checked in. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Charlotte. Harper comes in for Hardaway. And the Hornets miss again.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Harper kicks it over to Worthy. Tipped away. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of the game. Here's Carter. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And it's an 11-point Boston lead.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
And here is Abdul-Jabbar. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 this quarter.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep. And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Harper kicks it over to Worthy. Will it go? And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot at that time. The whistle blowing. For Charlotte, they have been good at the line so far. 5 of 5. And he knocks down the first one. Boston making some changes. Moses Malone. He's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Russell comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bird in for Carter. Charlotte also making some changes. Jones checked in for Worthy. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Maravich.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
For Boston, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Hornets trail by 15. Harper with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Jones against Russell. Garnett the screen. Jones kicks to Wiggins. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Wiggins has got his second bucket.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Jones. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Harper. Kicks it out to Jones. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Wiggins jacks up a 3, and another 3 for Charlotte.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
1 second left. No good on that last second attempt there. And that does it for the first half of play. Boston leads by 10. And now we'll...
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, what's been the key to what's working well out there for you guys right now?
Defensive end, we rebound the ball, keeping them off the glass, and being able to execute an offensive end.
Steph, thank you so much. Plenty of ingredients to a solid effort, Kevin.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So one half completed in this round 2 conference semifinal game. Ernie Johnson with Shaq and Kenny the Jet will be breaking down all the action. Taking a look at the Celtics, they've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball, Ernie.
Looking at Charlotte, Kenny, your thoughts?
Well, they're facing a very hot team in the first half. I mean, guys are shooting the ball lights out. But you have to do more to get stops. I mean, tough defense is the key. If you put pressure on the ball and more bodying up down low, that's going to establish more aggressive tone that might shut them down in the second half.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis. Boston leading by 10. They've got Curry. Durant is out there with Carter. Then it's Kareem and Carl. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Paul Westphal. Hardaway against Curry. Curry brings the double. Pass to Mr. Perfect. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. Mr. Perfect's got his first 2 points.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup and get some soft.
Excellent feed from Steph.
It's the Hornets now. Pass to Mr. Perfect. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Maravich, the pass to Hardaway. Garnett against Durant. It's stolen by Curry. And pushing it up, here's Boston.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Here's Hardaway. It's blocked.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Dawkins checked in for Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Worthy, the pass to Dawkins. And Durant sends it back. That drive by Carter. Buries it down low. 19 points in the game.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Hardaway dishes to Garnett. He kicks to Worthy. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Boston making a switch here. Irving's checked in.
Julius Irving.
Maravich kicks to Garnett. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. Maravich has got his 3rd assist on the night.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Irving, and another basket for Boston.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Garnett with a screen on Irving. Kicks it out to Garnett. Fires from 14. And there's another one for the Hornets.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
That's good.
Boy, this is the kind of shooting performance coaches dream of. It makes their job so much easier. An excellent start to this 3rd quarter.
Hardaway kicks it over to Worthy. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this game.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And so here's Charlotte. Outside Hardaway. Garnett, right side. A clear look for Hardaway. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Curry kicks to Abdul-Jabbar, and he gets it to go. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 this quarter.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
Now here's Hardaway. Following the shot by Kevin Durant. Garnett, the screen. Charlotte moving the ball around. Maravich, good.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Russell, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Wiggins is checked in. Boston leading by 17. Curry passes to Russell. Garnett grabs the board. The Hornets have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the 3rd. Hardaway against Carter. Inside. Irving with the steal. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the slam dunk by Russell.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning too.
But guys, the pass for me, even better. He absolutely put that on a platter for him.
Here's Hardaway. Following the basket made by Bill Russell. Curry kicks to Irving.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
1:10 left to play in the 3rd. Curry against Hardaway. Garnett, the screen. Here's Maravich. Wiggins from outside. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound in this one. The shot's good from Carter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Wiggins. He's got 7. Garnett, the screen. Here's Maravich. And the Hornets miss again.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Wiggins, and stolen by Wiggins. And they're on the break. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wiggins has got 9.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Russell inside. Misses. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Boston on top, running away with it. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. Hornets trail by 21. On the floor for Charlotte. Harper is out there with Maravich. Then it's Mr. Perfect. Then there's Worthy. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. Harper against Carter. Here's Harper. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Maravich. Good. Maravich has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Hornets. Boston leading by 19. Maravich with the steal. Out in his own on the break. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Vince Carter picks one up. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Boston?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Now, here's Bird. From deep three-point range, the shot will not go.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Harper, no good. Boston's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
That's his first personal foul.
Hornets trail by 21. At the elbow, Jones uncovered, and he nails the jumper.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Good work defensively by Maravich.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Some nice passing here by Charlotte. Jones, no one around him. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Carl, Maravich defending. Boston, no good that time either. Hornets trail by 17. Stolen by Bird. And pushing it up, here's Boston. The coast-to-coast dunk.
How's that before a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Charlotte calls timeout.
And you can tell.